What's good, what's good? Yes, here back with my tea of the day. Welcome to season 3, episode 24. Tres y 24. And I want to just get into the day of homecoming. Did it get what it's supposed to give? Was y'all excited? Let me know, because I don't know. But I'm going to tell you my opinion. I'm going to tell you what I felt. So, I definitely felt like the movie, it was cute. I felt like it was definitely a typical Tyler Perry movie. I didn't get anything extra. I didn't get anything unexpected. It just gave what it gave. And Tyler, I'm tired of you just giving what you give. I feel like it's like the bare minimum. I feel like you're just using the same formula that got you popping, that got you the endorsement, that got you money, that got you out your car, all of this great stuff, which is good. But I feel like in 2022, if you're gonna bring Madea back, it's supposed to be different. It's supposed to be elevated. It's supposed to give me, we missed you, especially after you were supposed to retire. You were supposed to hang her up to dry, and you back with another gig. Which I definitely understood why you came back, because of the whole pandemic, and you said it's time for people to laugh because people not laughing. And we definitely get laughter out of you. We definitely get some realness out of you. But I felt like you're stuck. I definitely feel like you're stuck and you don't know where to go, where to maneuver. Or you just need help in the writing room. And let's get into the movie before I do a whole spiel on what could be done better. I definitely felt like the movie was cute. The beginning, you have Madea, Brown, and the father, Joe. There you go. Cute beginning, cute entrance. Brown acting a fucking fool as always. Brown definitely gives a different element. Like, what I love or what I enjoyed about the movie is we got to see a lot of the players back. So we got to see Brown, and we got to see Cora looking as thin as she can be. We got to see Bam, Ratchet Bam. I love how she plays her role. I don't see another Bam. I don't see anyone else ever playing Bam. So it's kind of like genius for that. And then you have Madea on top of that with all of the other actors and actresses that was involved, but we didn't know anyone else, I don't think. So she brought most of the players back. The only person I feel like she was missing was Hattie. And it would have definitely been amazing to see her, because Hattie is a whole gig by herself. And then her and Bam together, I can just already imagine what that's going to be like. But, yeah. I definitely felt like we've seen this before. Like, the whole storyline, the whole plot, the whole gig. I just felt like it was reused and recycled. And we deserve better than that in 2022. Like, we definitely made you a millionaire. Like, we definitely supported, went to your plays, when you put out movies in theaters, we bought the shit. We was in there tenfold deep. And I just felt like it was lackluster. It was lackluster in so many ways. Like, we seen... Like, I definitely didn't... I seen it before it happened. Like, when... The storyline of the older woman and the younger man, the whole divorce, the whole lawyer and husband and them getting together after she finalizes her friend's divorce. We've seen that in Diary of a Mad Black Woman, basically. We've seen it in family, the farewell play. Like, we've seen this throughout your career, that whole scenario. what was different was, at first we definitely thought that Dobby and Tim was gay. We definitely thought that they were a couple. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm here for it. Like, finally we get a gay couple. So you know something a bit different. A bit out the box. Until we find out that Tim's the only one coming out. And now we know why Tim is the only one coming out. Because Dobby's not gay. Dobby's just cool with Tim. But mostly he's cool with Tim to get back to be with his mom. Which is a whole key. Very confusing, but a whole key. I definitely loved the fact that you kept on, like, we've always been getting Rosa Parks stole your man, Rosa Parks did this, Rosa Parks did that. But now you really went there, you really brought us back to the olden days when Rosa Parks was alive. And you really showed us the whole story of when Rosa stole your man. You pulled up on Rosa. That's the reason why Rosa didn't get off the bus, because you was outside the bus with your knife and your gun. Like, and that was entertaining, because you really brought out the whole story of Rosa Parks. Meaning that I'm assuming you're going to let it to rest and now we know exactly how it started, what happened, kind of how it ended, kind of thing. So that was cute. The gag definitely was when you dad was taping Rosa Parks on the bus with your iPhone. Like, make it make sense. And then you were like, I'm going to post it somewhere. I just don't know where yet. Like, that was the key. Because you played yourself. You tried it. It was cute, but yeah, you tried it. I love Dobby's mom, or mom. She was cute. Like, I felt like, at first, I thought that was like Miss Doubtfire. Like, I felt like that was kind of the vibe that they were supposed to try to get. But it was actually a woman. Her accent was just everything. But that was kind of it. Everything else was kind of typical. Everything else was like, okay, we're having a party. Ben's at the fight with this dude until Joe told her, like, nah, you barking up the wrong tree. They can't. And them playing WAP. Them playing WAP was everything now. Because that was Bam's ringtone. I said, I cannot. Bam's a whole fucking fool. And she's been a fool. And I love her for that. Continues to be that. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. I feel like we're still missing something. Something out of the box. But I don't necessarily know, because I feel like what you're doing works, I guess. It keeps your main core. But I feel like if you're gonna branch out and you want more people to look, other than the people that you already have, I definitely feel like you can evolve or expand or expound on your scenarios, your storylines. Because it can't always be a broken-hearted girl. It can't always be the motherless child, or the younger man, older woman scenario, or the divorce lawyer dating the husband who just got divorced. I feel like you need a writing's camp. I feel like you need new writers in your room, and I definitely feel like it's time. Because not for nothing, your shows are doing great, but it's still all of the same scenario. It still all falls down to the same thing. And it's definitely, we want more. Your writing is getting stale. Like, we've seen it on Sisters. Your writing is not on part. It's not the best on Sisters. It's not the best on Bras. It's not the best on The Oval. And then when you don't have the greatest actors either, I'm like, yeah, they're trying. They're doing their best. So it's not even bad, man. I feel like it's that, but then I feel like it's the writing as well. Because you can only act out so much of what's written. And if the sentences aren't adding up, and if they're not mapping and they're not doing what they're supposed to do, then how do you expect them to deliver a profounding performance if the writing is not great? And I know you want to be the one-man show. I know you want to be like the one-stop shop. But it is okay to say you don't have it no more. It is okay to not be as engaged as you was when you first came out. It is okay to need help. Like, you deserve help. You've been doing this for decades. And you've been successful at it. So when it's time to hang it up and when it's time to ask for help, don't be afraid to do that. Because I feel like it's time. We don't want you to go nowhere. We definitely want Madea. Like, Madea's a great idea. I never understood why you wanted to retire her. I guess you wanted to see if people were gonna fuck with you without her, and she's your moneymaker. Like, she's the reason why people watch. And not for nothing is because I feel like you're living your best life. Like, you really love being Madea because you really feel like you've seen her before. You've been with her before, or whatever that looks like. So you play the hell out of her, but then it's but so much, or but so many scenarios that Madea can continue to do without looking crazy. Like, she's really, I don't know an older woman like that who acts like that. So now it's becoming like unrealistic at a point, which is okay because we want to step out of our norm, out of our experiences, out of our lives, out of our heads, to be in this playful land, absolutely. But I definitely feel like, I don't know, it's time to evolve your writing, it's time to evolve your characters, it's time to maybe bring in a different character, maybe that you don't play, maybe Medea's younger sister, and let's see who she could be, and how she gives it up. And how maybe her and Madea could be similar, or maybe bring Madea along on the journey or on the ride after you introduce Medea's sister, Medea's cousin, or someone related to Madea, other than Joe, Cora and Brown, because they're related, quote unquote, but then they're not related. It's kind of confusing if Cora is the mom. I mean, if Madea is Cora's mom, like they said they are, but then they act like they're not in certain plays and movies. So it's like, I'm confused. Make it make sense, because it's not making sense. But overall, it was decent. My favorite part was definitely the ending, which he played homage to Beyonce. I felt like that was the whole gig. I felt like that was the whole key. That was the whole gag. I loved it. You did that. You had on the hips, the this, the that, the yellow hoodie that she wore for Coachella, the short shorts. You was on high riser singing "Drunk in Love," and then you did the behind the scenes where you were trying to do rehearsals and stuff like that. Like, that shit was funny. That shit was a whole key. And I know Beyonce personally said, "Okay, go ahead, do that. Go ahead if you wanna have the whole homecoming theme. Go ahead, do that." And I was confused with the whole title of the movie as well, if we're being honest, until the end when you did the whole homecoming scenario, because I think they only mentioned once that he went to HBCU. So I was confused where the homecoming came from. But I said, okay, I digress. Maybe you just was confused until we got to the graduation, which was on a football field. So I guess y'all couldn't afford the actual gymnasium or something like that. You had to be graduated outside. Okay. And when Tim decided to read or spill the family beans about him being gay, then everyone knew that he was gay. Which was like, kind of get that, because same thing happened to me, like when I came out. It wasn't really a surprise for people. I said, oh, okay. How the fuck y'all knew and I didn't know, but okay. But Tyler, we definitely want more. And we deserve more. And I feel like you're not going to get more. And you're not going to really live in your fullness until we have our conversation with Monique. I'm sorry, but it's true. Like, it's time. Y'all destroyed her career for a decade. It's time for you to have the conversation with Mo, and it's time for y'all to heal, and it's time for bygones to be bygones. It is time to get back on the grind. But get some writers in the room, upscale your characters, bring in some new characters if we're going to continue with Madea. We need a Madea's sister, we need a Madea's aunt or something like that, someone younger, someone feistier, someone as out of control as Madea. So now when we see them together, it's like, oh, okay. And then when we see them two and Bam together, it's a whole fucking shit show. But I definitely need more. So overall, if I had to rate this movie, I'm gonna give it a cute 6 out of 10. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't a Diaries of a Mad Black Woman. It wasn't a family reunion. It wasn't I Can Do All Bad by Myself. It wasn't any of that. It didn't give that. It didn't give that aura. It didn't give that tea. So it was cute. It was like, I felt like the last few movies that he put out have not been it. I'm sorry, but not sorry. It just hasn't been it. Like the family funeral, that was a dud. The one with Bow Wow, that was cute, but that was kind of still a dud. Like, you just really been putting out like subpar work lately, and I'm gonna need for you to do better. Or maybe movies is just not for you no more. Maybe it's just TV. And if it's just gonna be TV, make it make sense. Make the writing make sense. Because I'd be so fucking confused. I'm sorry, I was about to turn it off, but I'd be so fucking confused. Like when Danny be having a conversation with people and it'd be looking like she's reading off a paper. Because she'd be fucking confused of what the fuck he said. And she barely said anything and she's repeating herself. Like, why is that in the writing? That she's repeating herself. Like, she's just so confused. And most of the time that she fucking talks. It's annoying. It's aggravating. But, do better. Do better. But this was Kimi's Tea of the Day. I am out. You can hit me up on Facebook at Kim Holder, Instagram, Kimi's Tea of the Day, or Kimi Holder, and my website, www.kimsteaoftheday.com. And there you can leave a comment, leave a voice note, leave an email, we can chat, you can leave comments, we can get into so much conversation, so much gigs, and let's just have fun. Alright, later guys.